Hi everyone. So I'm coming on tonight to make a little quick tutorial on how I'm going to be creating these miniature books. As you can see, they're all different. Some I've added embellishments on, some I've yet to. So stick with me. I will soon be back. Difficult at all to make, and I've made them in all different shapes and sizes. This one, if you can see, it's got a little bookmark at the side. So what I'm going to do, because I'm going to lose focus otherwise, I'm going to get a pen, I think, and I'm going to place a dot. I can find a pen in here. I don't know where if I can find a pen. Wait a sec, I'll be back. Hi everyone. Right, so my little marker I've put by here because I'm going to lose that shot. So like I said, I'm gonna try and do a tutorial on how I make miniature books. Like I say, these are just a few that I've made over the past couple of days. This one I quite like because it's got a turning handle, and you can use all different embellishments for them. Now you will need MDF wood. This is a 4mm MDF piece, and basically cut to 1 inch that way, half an inch width. But you can do your books as wide or as thin as possible, because if you think about it, in real life you get all different kinds of books. The next step you need is you need a craft knife. Now this has got like a very, very thin blade on it, and a small as well, and that helps me to create the lines in there. Where am I? See, you've got like a curved, I don't know whether you can see that, like a curved page. So these books, I think I'm going to go for a curved page. So again, away from you. Now to do the curved page, you start on the very tip corner. So that'll be your top right corner of your book. And you very thinly go down with your craft knife. Basically, you just want one line all the way running down. If you're not getting it like I'm getting it, then just go a little bit deep wider in that way and come down, and you'll create your page. I'll show you now if I can get it. You need to go just a little bit deep as well, but please mind your fingers when you're doing this, because I've cut myself on many occasions, and though I'm laughing at it now, it was quite painful when I did it. So as you can see, I've created the pages to come away, and it's beginning to shred, and that is how. I'm so sorry if I'm been in shot the entire time. I hope I have. I'm using a different tripod because for miniatures I want you to actually see what I'm doing. So I worked from here down, and I made a line, and you're about halfway down you need to go from here to there, and it starts shredding because it's just MDF. That's all it is. So as it's shredding, you want to just gently push your knife on the MDF that's starting to curl. Now it's up to you whether you create a full page or just a corner of the page. This book, I think I'm just going to leave the corner. And then if you want, see how that's got, well, you can see that. See how that's got sort of like 3 little pages going on? That's good. That's making it more realistic, A. And B, it doesn't matter how many pages you, sort of how many pages you sort of curl over. If you manage to get 1, if you manage to get 3 like I have, then just curl them slightly over. And then when you get to where you've stopped, you just want to push the craft knife gently on the side. Now, I've just hurt my finger again, and like I say, this is a bit tricky. And then on the top again, just push, just ever so slightly, and that is how you create that. Now we needed to go from that into a book. So now you don't necessarily have to use wood. You can use double-sided, they're called blocks, and usually they're used for card making, and literally they are double-sided. So you would stick that to your leather, and then you would peel the other bit back and stick that to your leather. And they come in a strip like this. So you would get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. You'd get 13 books out of that one strip. And they don't cost that much either. I think you get 3 strips in one sort of packet. And it's something like £1.50, £2, something like that. Now, like I say, because I'm doing a gothic-y look, I want it to look sort of spooky and cobwebby and all that type of thing. So I've picked my leather, and I'm going to go for, it's got like a shine but a pattern in the leather. So I could use that, and then that would be my book. So I'm going to look at the size that I need. Again, you can buy Doll's House leather. This leather I am using, I had given by a friend. So I did buy Doll's House leather once upon a time, but I don't anymore because my friend is very generous and she gives me her leather. I use it for all sorts of stuff. I'm hoping to teach you what I use it for. So you want your book to stick in the middle, come up the sides and down there like that. But as you can see, that's far too much. So to make use of what we need, I'm just going to eyeball this out, but that's where I need to go, cut right across. Okay, so I've done sort of the width ways. Now I need to decide whether I'm going for a diary, so whether it's going to come over, or whether it's going to be a book like this, where I've just stuck a piece of leather going all the way around. Now I think I might have something like this where it comes round and locks. So that's the look I'm going for. So you would place the side you haven't scored down on your leather. You'd bring your leather up, fold it across like as if you're wrapping the parcel, and place it there, and that is all the leather you will need. Okay, so now we've cut the leather. As you can see, it's not straight, but as you do it, it's better to have sort of spare leather on your piece than not having none at all and you're trying to stretch it in any which way possible. So I'm going to heat my glue gun up and then I'll be back with you. Okay, so my glue gun's been on, and I'm gluing the side that I haven't scored. So, oops, daisy. So again, side I haven't scored, go straight onto the leather. You want to give it a good push so it sticks firmly. Now the next bit you want to do is, I want to make sure that I'm in shot for this, is glue all your and then you want to glue the back. Okay, to make your shape that you want in your book. Now I've got these small sort of shears. They look like a pair of miniature shears, but they're not. They are just a small pair of scissors I picked up. I found mine in a needle shop in where they sell cotton and all that kind of stuff. And it does work. And the reason I haven't knocked the glue gun off as of yet is because I'm not finished, but I'm gonna just right, as you can see, I don't particularly want to cut it off at the spine because that gives it this more give in there. Don't worry as of yet where the fact you can see glue. You won't be able to see it now in a second. So my little piece of fabric will come there. I'm just going to stick that down.